the Deep Thoughts podcast, episode 13. I'm back, assholes. Me and Zach are in the studio, and I'm ready to have some fun. You ready to talk, Zach?
Yeah, it's getting hot and sweaty already.
Yeah, very hot. We always have to turn off the fan, and it gets pretty musky. And
even with the window open and 20 degrees outside, it gets hot. There's just no circulation in here.
Two hot men just...
Yeah, we're back in the ever-rotating studio.
Yep. Oh, man. Alright, so it's gonna be fun, Zach.
Yep.
How's your Friday going? TGIF, am I right?
I worked, but the weekend's here, and I'm ready to party.
Yeah, we're gonna party hard. Just to get the weekend started, you gotta kick it off with a podcast.
Yeah, so that means that this is the whole party for the weekend. This right here, just recording a 1 hour podcast, and then I just go and sleep for 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. you gotta refresh yourself for the next podcast. All right, so some current events. It snowed today. See that, Zach?
Yeah, I have a window, so yeah. Sure did.
Our fans may not be from Spokane,
or have seen snow,
but
boy, did it snow!
Oh, it snowed hard. I guess I had to drive home in it, and it was pretty scary.
There was like nothing on the ground; it's just water.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, so how do you feel about snow, Zach? How do you feel about the winter months?
I really don't like them.
You don't like them?
I'm good with like fall or spring. I just don't like driving in the snow. I think it's fine, but But my car does not handle snow very well, so basically, just for 2 months on the road, it's just pure hell.
Yeah. This is your personal hell. Is
me just panicking behind the wheel, hoping I don't smash into somebody.
Yeah, driving's always
happy holidays.
Yeah. I don't know. I think winter might be my favorite season.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you just really like the snow?
I don't know. Well, because I used to really like the snow, obviously, when I was a kid, just playing around with it, like, snow days. But now driving in it kind of sucks. But I don't know. I still like it. It just makes it feel good. Just for some reason, when it gets close to Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, I don't know.
Okay, I take back my previous statement. I liked snow when I was younger because of the possibility of snow days. But when I'm working, there's no possibility. It's like, oh, there's a little snow in my driveway. I guess I can't make it into work. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, I don't know. I really like the winter, so I don't know. The snow makes me feel good. It makes me feel all cozy. It makes me feel like I'm loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you someone that gets really riled up when you see Christmas stuff early and you go
on
Facebook about it?
I don't know why people don't like it. Like, just let people do your thing. I think they just like to
complain about things mostly.
Yeah, I know. I was actually thinking about that because what was I gonna say? In one of my classes, we were talking about like this one restaurant that used to be around in the town and like it went out of business. And my professor was even saying, because like he actually owns a restaurant in the same town, and he was like, yeah, like I'm not sure why exactly it went bad, but I know I heard really bad reviews. And then he was like, who went there? And there's like 30 people in the class, and I was the only one that had actually been there.
Really?
So I was like, fuck. So I rose my hand, and he was like, and I was the only one, and I was like, damn it. And so he was like, oh, like, what do you think of it? And the service was just really bad. It was just a bunch of stupid shit. But
to be honest, it was the worst place I've ever been to in my life, and I'm glad. I hope it burned down.
But it was funny though because we whenever my dad came to visit us, we would always go to that same fucking restaurant, and every time it'd be something stupid, and something bad would happen, and
I think you did actually mention that to me one time.
Okay, like a month ago. But now that I think of it, it's like. I don't know why we still went there, but I think the only reason is because, sometimes it's nice to have something to complain about. Sometimes it's just like, we
don't have enough of it these days.
Exactly. Like I don't
sometimes
know.
It's nice to vent. I don't have any outlets.
Sometimes it's just kind of like, if you're with like a group of people, it's just, something to talk about to where it's like, oh, it's like a memorable experience to where it's like, hey, remember the service was really bad? Yeah, like, I remember that.
Boy, do I. Let's go back there tomorrow.
And then you just like, it's just like I don't know, something you can all agree on. Yeah,
left a 1-star Yelp review. We'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back. See if you get better. You won't be. But yeah, so back to winter. That's pretty fun. I like looking at Christmas lights.
I think Christmas stuff being out is fine. I think Christmas music is a little too early because I was going through J.C. Penney's, which is like the whitest thing I've ever heard, and I was like, man, it's a little early to be hearing Christmas music. It was like the first day of November, and I was like, this seems weird.
Yeah, you can definitely get burnt out. At least that's how I am. Because, I was like, it was like a couple years ago where it got to Christmas, and I would for some reason, it just didn't feel like Christmas. Like, I don't know if I was just like depressed or some shit, but I was just like, man, like this is just not, I don't know. I was just getting older, and I was like, man, like it doesn't feel like the same joy that I used to get. And so And then the next year, literally like right when November started, I was just full on Christmas. I was like, let's get this going.
You're one of those
let's get
stupid
wild.
memes where it's like October 31st pumpkin head, November 1st elf hat.
Yep, exactly. You know,
One of those cringy things.
Yeah, I find them very charming. But
oh, so, hold on, side note, J.C. Penney's is probably the worst changing rooms I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Yeah, you go in there, it's just a room, and there's no chairs or hooks or anything.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just set these clothes on the floor. I'll set my cell phone on the floor, and I'll just get changed in these, and hopefully they fit.
Damn, the freaking Spirit Halloween is better.
Probably, and those is just like a curtain.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Any creeper could just waltz into there and just see me change into my Mike Wazowski costume, and I could do nothing about it.
If you follow us on Instagram, you saw our costume. Zach was Mike Wazowski.
Yeah,
I was so jealous.
we finally promised to fulfill our promise of posting more on our Instagram.
Yeah,
all it is just childhood photos that people probably don't even know what we actually look like.
I know, a lot of throwbacks of when we were good old boys.
Yeah, well, I told you when you posted this one recent picture of me, I didn't even realize that it was your account. I was like, who the fuck just posted a 12-year-old photo of me? I was like, oh, it's Blake.
Yeah, of course it would be. Zach. But so Zach was Mike Wazowski. I was a little Boy Scout, and it's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. I don't know, stuff about Christmas, blah blah. We can talk about that in a later episode. Yeah. We had a lot of time. But back to Halloween. You do anything fun for Halloween?
Yeah, I actually just hung out with some friends at their place. I didn't buy any candy or anything. I was just trying to keep the lights down because I just needed to stay home for 20 minutes, so I just wanted to get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, there's like no trick-or-treaters here, so it wasn't really that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's kind of a busy street.
Yeah, well, it's like across from all the neighborhoods, so all the kids go across the street and go trick-or-treating there, but there's like 2 houses on this entire busy road, so nobody's gonna come here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot.
Yeah. Well, last year I bought like 7 bags of candy because I was like, I have no idea how many people are going to come here, and then I think I had like 3 people ring the doorbell, so I just had 2 huge bowls of candy. Did
you just give them a bunch?
No, I just left it out for people, and I guess like when people came over, they would just like take some or eat some or whatever.
Oh. I would, if I were you, if I was here for when they ring the doorbell, I would have just like, if it was like an hour later. At like 9 and you got your first trick-or-treater and you bought 7 bags, I'd be like, take this whole fucking bag.
Well, it was funny because I kind of gave up after a while, but then there were some other people here and they were chilling out in the living room and they had like 3 people, so I didn't even actually answer the door one time. It was everybody else that was here.
Oh, damn.
And so I was like, okay, I'm just not going to buy anything and just try to sneak out, keep the lights down. So I was making food in the dark because I didn't want to keep my kitchen light on.
Oh, yeah. That's such a weird concept of Halloween, of how it even became to just like
little kids going into strangers'
let's dress up our kids and get free candy from weird guys and girls.
Yeah, take free candy from strangers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically the one day where you can break the number 1 rule that your parents teach you.
Yeah, it is pretty weird. It's just weird how it's just like, I don't know, when you're a kid you don't really question much things. You're just like, oh, hey, it's Halloween, let's all dress up and walk around and get candy. Yeah, it's just like it's just what people do. But like looking back, it's like I can't believe like that we did that. Like it was so fun.
Well, I mean, usually you go with your parents. Like most of the time when you're at a certain age, you just kind of go with people, and you still usually go with the group anyway. Like you're not going to go outside trick or treating like an animal by yourself.
Yeah, just one lonely kid. That'd be sad.
Starts raining on him. He's his costume ruined, his makeup. So he just comes to the door, just makeup dripping down. He's like, "Can I have some candy?"
That's gonna be my kid one day. No friends. You're not allowed to
have any friends.
High. Yeah.
What was the last year that you went? Like, what was the cutoff point for you? The last year that you went trick or treating? I think I was like 12.
Yeah, I think it
was like 6th grade was like the last 6th or 7th grade was the last year.
Yeah, it had to be like.
And then at that point, I was like, okay, I think I feel a little. Weird
I don't think I went trick or treating in 8th grade.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was too cool for that shit, you know.
Yeah. I was like, I'm texting too many girls right now. I don't have time to trick or treat.
Yeah, exactly. I need a different kind of sweet. But yeah. So I guess one of our fans who's listening to this, we're not going to name him. He doesn't need the ego boost, but he recommends that we talk about our top 5 favorite video games, Zach.
Yeah, are they Disney related?
Yeah,
because I don't have a list for that.
Our only Disney related video games, top 20 actually. But all right, so we're gonna talk about our top 5 video game list.
So you got your list narrowed down?
Yep, I got it. I got mine down.
I think I have the games, but I don't know if I have them in order. I'm just kind of piecing them together in my head right now.
Oh my gosh,
it's fine. It's fine.
Already. All right, number 5. You got yours?
I think so. I think number 5 is probably Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2, really?
Mm-hmm. Have you ever played that?
The only time I played Borderlands was here, and honestly, I don't know. I don't really like it.
When was that? Was that at my house?
It was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Because that game's been out since like 2012, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they've done like a remaster on like Xbox One for it, so I have that.
Yeah.
It's just such a good game. Well, because you can have like four different characters that each all have special abilities, and each of those characters has like skill trees, and you can basically just upgrade through those. So it's almost like there's 12 characters in one game.
That's pretty.
And there's also like so many quests and guns and stuff. You basically just it almost never gets old. And then they added in like 4 more characters through DLC later too.
Interesting.
Yeah, so there's always stuff to do. Borderlands 2.
Didn't put that on the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go through this list so fast, but all right, my number 5 is Mario Party 1, the complete opposite.
What
of
a
Borderlands.
gem!
Yeah, from Nintendo 64.
My palms are still scarred from the Nintendo 64 controller with when you have to like rub the controller in a circle.
It's so bad. I don't know why we didn't use.
Why
our
didn't our
shirts
parents
or
stop
something.
us?
Yeah, seriously, it literally.
Well, if you used your shirt, you'd probably
skin.
burn a hole through your shirt, and you'd look like a homeless person.
Yeah. Why is your shirt singed? It's smoking cigars.
Playing too much Mario Party.
I love Mario Party 1. The tug of war with the little.
They just came out with a new one too, like last month.
Yeah, Mario Party is always just a fun game.
I mean, I would get it, but I need friends to play with. So.
Exactly. We were talking about that. Like, can you play online Mario Party now with the new Switches?
You might be able to, but I know you can just play against like bots anyway. But it's not the same.
No.
Because the mini games are built for like playing with your friends. If you're just playing them by yourself, they're not going to be that fun. I don't think.
No, not at all. Yeah, so my number 5, Mario Party for the Nintendo 64. The original Mario Party, the OG Mario
Back
Party.
when games were good.
Exactly. The good old
Everything new now sucks.
It's all awful. Also, I'm sick. For all the fans, if you hear me coughing, that's me trying to stay alive.
Please donate to our PayPal for medicine for like his cancer fund or something.
Jeez. Yeah, I got a little flu. The winter months has their pros and cons. It's a blessing and a curse. But,
you said you didn't get your flu shot, did you?
No.
No. Didn't vaccinate you, an anti-vaxxer?
No, I am an anti-vaxxer. Vaccines kill kids.
I've seen it firsthand.
Seriously. But yeah, if you have kids, get them vaccinated. Little PSA out there for the Deep Thots boys and the Lonely Boys podcast. Alright, back to the list. Number 4.
Number 4, yeah, I think it was Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I think I already brought this up earlier in the show.
That'd be really... That's up there.
In the original one, not the newer one. There is 2 Star Wars Battlefront 2s. I'm talking about the one from 2004 or 5 or whatever it was.
Fuck the new one. The old one was awesome.
I think the new one is actually decent.
Yeah,
they get a lot of hate for reasons that aren't even in the game anymore. But they're coming out with some new stuff. They're putting in like Obi-Wan and General Grievous and stuff in there too.
Wow, General Grievous.
Yeah, they posted a video of him doing like a claw walk. So he's just like on all fours walking like a little cat around the map, killing people. It looks so funny. And they also sped it up so it's like a joke video.
Oh jeez. That game was fun.
Did you ever try the new one?
I played it a little bit at a friend's house and I thought it was fun. Like the graphics were really good. And stuff,
they're insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
It kind of gets old after a while. You kind of have to play it in bursts because you're kind of doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, there's no like I don't know different characters. There's so many like bots running around.
Yeah. I kept getting like the same maps because there was like 1 or 2 maps I think I never even played on because I just whenever I'd search for a game they just never came up. I would always get like the same ones and I was like, well, this kind of sucks.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, but the older one, there were so many maps in that game. It's insane. I think there was like 30 some maps or something around there, and there was like 4 different modes, and you can choose between like the Clone Wars or like the Darth Vader era ones. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a good game.
What a gem! What a gem!
That's a fun one. Leave in the comments of our. I don't know.
Leave your hate. Tell me to kill myself. I don't really care.
Yeah, seriously.
Battlefront 1 was the best one, you piece of shit.
Send us letters of your favorite video games to our P.O. Box.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Spokane, Washington from the Deep Thoughts. Yeah, fuck you. Number 4 for me is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Which one is that the one on the Wii?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember we used to play the Melee one a lot. That was the one on the GameCube, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I have always been so bad at Smash Bros. It makes me never want to play it again. Because I never know the combo. So I'm like I always walk up to somebody, press like 1 or 2 buttons, they do like some weak ass attack, and then I just get blown off the map.
There's a lot of like, I don't know, if you hold down like like one of the joysticks or whatever.
I would
like
just
the
button
analog
mash and
sticks.
hope for the best.
Yeah, no, that's how a lot of the characters.
But I always
work in
hated
that.
the GameCube controller because I was never used to it, so I never knew like the layout of any game. I was like, wait, do I press this for jump? And then I'd be like fucking up my prompts and missing jumps and stuff. So
I played a lot of GameCube, so I got pretty good with the controller. I'm really bad at PlayStation controllers because I never play the PlayStation.
Well, I guess they came out with an adapter for the Switch for GameCube controllers, so now you can like hook one up to like this little adapter and play like Switch games with it.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
I don't know. I like the Switch layout fine. I don't really want to play using GameCube one.
Yeah, but I don't know the Nintendo 64 version. You ever play that of the Smash Bros, the original one?
I think I did a long time ago, but it might have been just one time.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, but like I don't know, the new ones have a lot more. You have a lot more control, obviously.
Yeah, well, and then they're coming out with a new one next month. It comes out it comes out on December 7th
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and there was like a big joke around where they like said they included every single character in like the Smash Bros roster history, but they didn't put Waluigi.
Yeah.
so it was
they put in like the piranha plant before.
Yeah, they put in a
Waluigi.
potted plant, but they didn't put in Waluigi.
Poor guy. Oh man, it's turning into a meme. But yeah. Brawl
I wonder if they did that
campaign.
just for the meme, like no, it's self-aware. Like people would joke about it. Maybe I don't know.
Nintendo would do that.
They're
good.
funny.
Yeah, they're fun guys. But yeah, Brawl is my favorite. That's my number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Good campaign, good all-around gameplay.
Good multiplayer.
Yeah, got me through my lonely years. All right, number 3, Zach.
It's another Star Wars one. It's Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Lego Star Wars. Oh my gosh, that also will probably be in my top 10.
Get those studs.
Gosh, funny story about that game is the first time I ever played the like original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing with my brother and we didn't know you're supposed to collect all the coins to get like the bonuses.
That's
and
like
stuff.
the number one rule in games ever is collect every coin.
I know,
So I was like, I don't know how you didn't understand that.
But like that's what made it so fun is we literally went through all the levels. We were just trying to like complete it, and like it was hard back then when we were like kids. Like it was kind of hard to beat.
Well, it's easy. Well, it's basically impossible to not get through it because you have infinite lives.
Well,
What it's hard to get through is getting through with like all the
coins,
true
yeah.
Jedi rating, which is getting enough studs at one time.
Yeah, so
That's what makes it hard.
we were literally just going through it, just beating the levels and just kind of advancing the story. And then once we finished the whole game, it's like, oh, now get your true Jedi levels. We're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And then we finally realized, oh, you're supposed to collect all the coins. So we got to go back through the whole entire game and do it all, which was like the best thing ever because we got to play it fucking twice. And like it was just, I don't know, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I played because they came out with Lego Star Wars Episode 7. And so I played that because it was like a couple bucks or something on Xbox. I was like, oh, whatever, I'll try it. And in the original ones, they instead of dialogue, they just have like characters mumble, kind of like not like just make noises, like audible noises, but not say anything.
That's hilarious.
But in the newer ones, they just directly put in like the movie audio, so it sounds really weird. Like there's like these little Lego characters, and they just. It's literally like Harrison Ford talking. And it's like it almost sounds distorted because it like ripped the audio straight from the movie, so it just sounds weird.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
It's still fun to play, but I mean, it wasn't quite the same.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how Lego games actually became like a big franchise. Even just
there's like they come out with like 4 of them a year. They just came out with like Incredibles 2 Legos. They came out with like a Suicide Squad Legos. They didn't actually call it that because it's for kids.
Yeah. Suicide Squad Legos.
No, they called it like Lego Villains, like DC Villains or something. Yeah. But that one like just came out like this month, I think.
I miss Legos. I miss getting like little Lego sets for my birthday and having to like go through all the instructions and building like cool shit.
I was never really into Legos. I was more into like toy like Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah.
I used to just like I had like 2 crates of them. Like they weren't crates, but they were like boxes full of cars, and I just like take out each one and like park them like on a couch and just like have all of mine like lined up, and I thought it was like the coolest
little
shit.
car show.
Yeah,
pretty badass.
No, I'd like take the car out. It was on like a couch. I'd like drive it around like the cushion, and then I'd like park it in a spot. And I grab the next one and like drive it around a cushion and park it in the next spot. I don't know. I thought it was fun.
Yes, yeah. Last week that was pretty fun.
Yeah, this morning before I came to work.
Gotta park all my cars on my bed before I get home.
I'm gonna be late. I made a mess of my Hot Wheels. Sorry.
Oh man.
It kind of snowed out here, so the road's a little wet, and I slid off and killed somebody. I thought my Hot Wheels were real life when I got behind the wheel of my Honda Accord.
Yeah. Oh man. Alright, so my number 3, continuing with the Nintendo, since I've done that for my last 2, Mario Strikers Charged. We talked about it before.
I like how everything is like Nintendo themed, but you don't even like own a Nintendo console anymore.
No,
I
do not.
You only play either Halo or Fortnite.
Yeah. I have I have a Wii, which I mean I can play Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Mario Strikers Charged on, but like I rarely even play them now. But they're just like all
just
these
good
games.
memories.
I don't
mostly.
really play a lot of games now. Like I play a lot of Fortnite, but I wouldn't put that in my top 5 games of all time. It's super fucking fun, but it's just like
Well, it's a game that's just
not...
it's fun because everybody has it too because it's free. So like literally every single person that has an Xbox you can play with, and you can even play with like PS4 people and stuff now. Anyway,
yeah, Fortnite's definitely a game that I played. One of the top 5 games I played the most in my life, and I really like it. But like,
well, it's funny how people like hate on it too.
I don't. Yeah,
you see all the comments are like, "This game is like the worst game ever made" or something. I'm like,
it's so stupid.
What?
Yeah,
or people are like, "Oh, man, this game is so dead," even though it just broke the record for most concurrent players of all time.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right,
ridiculous.
I think it got like 8 million people playing at one time.
Oh my god,
which is just insane.
That is fucking insane.
I think the most I'd ever seen before that at one point was PUBG had like a record for like 2 million or something.
Jeez, and all the esports going on with it too, like all the tournaments and stuff. Like, I haven't been playing it as much because I've been going back to Halo.
It's been fun.
It's been. We'll talk about that later for our favorite games. But yeah. So number 3, Super Striker, Mario Striker. Sorry, I talked about it before. It's a soccer Mario game for the Wii. It's really fun. But yeah, it's really weird because for Fortnite, like I haven't been playing it as much, but
I haven't either. I haven't
still
really played it at
watch this guy Nick Merckx, who's like a console player for Twitch.
That's like the fakest like actor celebrity name ever.
Oh, he's
Nick
a badass.
Merckx.
Yeah, he's sick though. He's like 26, but he's like super jacked, and like he's just like a super just cool guy, and he's just super fucking.
That would be a fun trailer. It's like Nick Merckx, 26-year-old Fortnite streamer.
What a badass!
Just explosions behind him.
Yeah, but he's like, because he plays in like the tournaments and stuff, and he always uploads videos. And like I always watch him. He uploads a video like every day, and like I don't know, I like watching just super good Fortnite playing. It's just fun to watch too.
Nothing like a good old Fortnite stream to help you sleep well at night.
Exactly, makes you feel good. But yeah, so number 2, Zach, you got your 2. We're at the top 2 of favorite 2 games of all time.
GTA 5 is number 2.
GTA 5, really?
Yeah. I just think that's like a really just solid game all around.
It's just like, I don't know, you can play for hours, but
yeah. Well, the campaign I think I beat like a couple times because I bought it on 360, and then when it came out on Xbox One I played it through it again.
Oh yeah.
And then they added that first person mode in, which is like kind of weird, but it's like whatever. Yeah. And then I played so much time into the online mode because there was a couple of friends that just no matter what they just always play GTA Online.
Mm-hmm.
So I like at this point I'm kind of burnt out on it, but it was just like the amount of time I spent playing that like during like the summer that it came out or whatever was just ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember a couple nights I never really played GTA a whole lot, but then sometimes I'd like...
It's fun to just mess around sometimes.
Yeah, I'd like join you and then some of your friends that you'd always play with, and I was like, this is so fucking fun.
Yeah, well, like the heists are very hit or miss.
I hate the heists. I'm sick of that shit. I don't like...
I thought the first few were pretty fun, and then they kind of just getting like
them.
way too ridiculous after a while.
Yeah, it's just like... I don't really like the shooting and like the combat.
It's really
and
wonky
stuff
sometimes.
And, yeah, GTA. I just like fucking around. Like that's like I don't know.
You start playing through because we game share on Xbox. You start playing through Red Dead Redemption 2. Have you gone back to it at all? Because you said you kind of played like the beginning.
Yeah, I played it for like an hour, and I was just like,
it has a really slow start, but once you get in there, it's just like such a weird. It's almost like kind of like a late 1800s like life simulator, like for an outlaw, because you have to take care of everything. So where like you get to a point where you like go to the shops, you have like your horse that you have to like feed and like clean and stuff, and then you also have to take care of your guy. He has to like eat and stuff. You like ride your horse everywhere. It's like, and the graphics are like insane on that one too. Like it says it's really slow paced, but it's like really like interesting to play. I think I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try to go back to it. Actually,
it's just like a marvel of interactive like entertainment to where it's gotten to at this point, and they're adding in an online to that this month or something too.
Ugh. Fuck it. Yeah, on my list,
Blake's like trying to hold back cops. By the way, he's not just like saying like, "Yeah, fuck, that's a good point."
But actually, I didn't add these on my list, but there's a couple PC games that I really like playing.
Notable entries.
Yeah, notable entries. Here's before I get. Or I'll say my number 2, and before we get to our favorite ones, we'll do our, what's it called? Like, Just Missed the Cut.
Yeah,
like
whatever.
The honorable
Watch
mentions.
Mojo, like, honorable mentions, that's what it is.
Fuck Watch Mojo. But, alright, my number 2 of all time is NFL Street.
It's a solid choice.
It is. I can't believe you didn't put it
Not
on
the first non-Mario one.
Yeah, the first non-one, but it was for GameCube.
Whatever, you can play it on whatever.
Yeah.
That's a golden one.
Man, NFL Street, I've definitely put a lot of hours into that. Just because the campaign, I guess you could call it, is just so fun. Because you can basically just customize your whole team, like, call them just random fucking names, just, like, and make your guys just super jacked, and just, it's so fun.
Well, it was just fun playing with, like, NFL players in, like, a different kind of setting besides Madden.
Yeah. When there was actually competition for
and the game breakers
games.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time I got, like, I tried to buy NFL Street, and I accidentally got the number 2. And I was like, it wasn't just as good, and I was really disappointed.
Yeah, number 1 just...
NBA Street 2 was great, though, but not the NFL Street 2.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before.
I don't even remember.
Probably. Our fans don't remember.
So long ago.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, fuck Madden, dude. I'm sick of Madden. Does not change anything every year, and I'm so sick of it. This
is like the year I played Madden the least.
This is the first year I just didn't buy Madden, and I played it for like a little bit, but I literally just I think I undownloaded it because I had to have room for Red Dead 2. Like, I literally played one online game and I actually won because I'm fucking baller.
Well, it's like they haven't even changed the scoreboard since like Madden 16. It's so weird. Like, at least change that to make it look a little different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like even those little differences, people will fucking love. It's just like, I'm just so sick of having the exact same game with just a little better graphics.
They have a story mode that I played through on Madden 18, but I haven't even gone through on Madden 19 yet.
I'm not trying to play that.
Have you ever noticed, like, when you do like a hurry up offense, the guys look like robots, the offensive linemen walking to the huddle? It looks so weird.
It's just so stupid.
They look like sped up footage of like claymation football players.
Jeez.
They added NFL skins to Fortnite too.
Oh yeah,
I bet it's like $20 a skin because that's how much all those skins are for some reason on there.
Yeah, probably. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, even this one guy, I don't really watch him anymore. I still subscribed to him for a long time, but he was like a Madden YouTuber.
It's like Nate Merciless.
Yeah, but
another hardcore Twitch streamer.
Yeah. But I followed this one guy who he did a lot of Madden stuff. Like, he'd make franchises and be like super in depth.
Yeah,
and it'd be like, I don't know, it'd be like a season outside of the NFL seasons of something you can like watch and like kind of like pay attention to. I really liked it when I was in like high school and stuff, but now it's like, I don't know, kind of annoying.
But, go ahead.
But I don't really watch any of his stuff anymore. But even recently, I'm still subscribed to him. He was like, I'm taking a break from Madden. Like, he literally like, it was just so bad that he can't even have fun with it anymore.
So what is he playing now?
He plays a bunch of different sports games. He does like MLB The Show and like... Oh,
yeah, those are fun. I like MLB The Show a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's actually weird because I never really got into baseball games. I only just play them over here.
Well, because they're usually...
play it after this.
Yeah, there's like... They're only on PlayStation usually, and you've never owned one, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Usually... I'm trying to think the last one that was on Xbox was like 2012 or something, around there. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I always thought it was stupid, like, that another company didn't, like, cash in on that and just make one for Xbox.
Yeah,
so they probably get a lot of money off of that.
Damn. Alright, so my number 2, NFL Street. Now we're getting to our number 1 game of all time. But first, honorable mentions.
Back to... Yeah, we'll tell you right after these messages. I don't know if... I'm trying to think of honorable mentions. I don't really have any off the top of my head.
I have a couple, I guess, just because
I kind of had a list, like... I was like, that sounds about right. Didn't really have to, like...
Yeah, I didn't really think too hard about this list. But, so there's 2 PC games, because, like, PC I don't really see... for some reason I don't see them as, like, video games. I don't know why. Like, I always forget about, like, PC games. Yeah. But... Well,
most of the time you have, like, the same games on there. Yeah. And just, like, with more smaller companies making games and putting on Steam.
Yeah. I guess that's another... I just thought of another PC game. So, 3 PC games that I really like. Roller Coaster Tycoon...
Yeah,
oh my gosh, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. I need to buy that for my computer.
I never really played it though.
I played it so much.
I think I watched some friends play it once and I was like, that's kind of funny.
I always played it when I was in like elementary school and stuff on our desktop computer. I'd always play fucking Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Because that's a game that like any computer could run. Because it's just like pictures of roller coasters moving around, and that's about it. And some miniature like ant-looking people running.
It was just so fun to actually try to like build a park and like make it successful and like earn enough money and stuff.
Did you ever play Thrillville?
No, I never did that. I think I watched you play it though.
Yeah, that was kind of like a Roller Coaster Tycoon, to where you control a guy that's like running around your park actively, and then you could like build your roller coasters like like in Roller Coaster Tycoon, but then you would like go up there and actually like get in a first person view and like ride them around. Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Yeah. So it was that, and then StarCraft. You ever play StarCraft? Brood War.
I think I tried playing the one that you're talking about a long time ago on your computer, but I was just terrible at it.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I played that a lot too. I remember I bought it freshman year at college, so a couple years ago, and like I tried to play it on my laptop, and it could only play in like a quarter of my screen. Just
windowed mode. You can change that.
I think
you just change it from windowed mode to full screen.
Okay, fuck. Well, it doesn't matter now because I fucking lost the disc. So I can't find it. Which
I don't know. It's probably on Steam for like $5 maybe.
I don't know. It cost me like $20 when I bought it a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's an old game.
Well, like most of the laptops now that I like, this laptop doesn't even have a disc tray.
Oh, really?
And the one that I gave to you doesn't have one either.
Oh shit. Well, when I
because most of the stuff is digital now. I guess I don't really have a reason for it. Like you can get disc trays for like if you buy an actual desktop tower, but I really don't have space for it right now. Like, where am I going to put a monitor and everything? I already have a TV and stuff in the way. So
yeah, that's true. I'm gonna ask for that for Christmas. Fucking Roller Coaster Tycoon and StarCraft. Fuck.
Man, you're a cheap present to buy for.
Yeah, I need to type that shit out. Yeah, and another one.
Note to self: buy Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like set an alarm.
Yeah. And then those Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
Another PC, Maple Story. You ever play Maple Story?
I think I watched you play it a bunch.
Oh my god!
Because I think like 4 people in your house at one time when I went over there were playing Maple Story on their laptops.
It was crazy. That game is just.
They have a mobile one now too. I think I downloaded it, but I never actually played it. Like I'll get around to it.
It got too easy for like people to level up. It was kind of stupid.
Was it because they had to make it for like phone controls?
So no, it was before all that stuff. It's just they added like a new race, I guess. Not really a race, but like a new type of character. And then those guys were just like so OP. And then everyone just started using those guys, and it was just kind of stupid. But in its prime, it was
there's like so many phone games where I'm like, this would be really fun if it actually wasn't on a phone and I can actually just like use sticks, because I hate touch controls.
Yeah,
like for shooting games and stuff, like playing PUBG on a phone. Like it actually like runs really well, but like it's just really kind of finicky because you have to like drag your phone screen to like aim, and then you have to like stop scrolling and then like tap this fire button to shoot your gun. It just feels weird. Yeah,
it's weird. Because I know some mobile games, they actually give you the chance to like have like a little analog stick and like kind of move it around.
Yeah, the virtual analog, those are okay. Those are a little bit better, but
yeah.
I know sometimes I'll like lose track of where my thumb is and it's not on the analog stick, and that'll fuck me up.
It just doesn't give me the same satisfaction of not being able to actually twiddle the sticks, with my finger.
Just to feel the sticks in my hand.
I just want to feel them.
I just want to get a handful of those sticks.
Makes you feel powerful. Alright, those are our honorable mentions.
I feel like I'm killing the person that I'm actually killing.
Exactly.
I don't feel immersed like I'm murdering this person.
I just want to feel their neck being squished between my hands.
Right? Anyway, that's why I think mobile games are bad.
Do you got any honorable mentions, Zach? Because that's my honorable mentions.
Oh, did you ever play The Sims?
Oh, yeah.
I played The Sims 2 a lot.
Yeah.
It was weird, like,
Sims is fun.
I had, like, The Sims 2 on the PSP, and there was weird, like, there was, like, a storyline to that game.
Really?
Yeah, it was, like a mystery.
Oh, shit.
It was completely different than the other version, so, like, you spawned in at, like, this weird truck stop, like, automotive shop in the middle of the desert, and then, like, aliens abduct the shop, so there's, like, nothing there, and you, like, get a phone call, and then you, like, go to this one town, and there's, like, a murder mystery that you have to solve, and then you make money by beating zombies back into their graves. Yeah, it does not sound like Sims, weird. Jeez. No, it was weird.
Damn. The only time I ever played Sims is just to get my people laid. I was like,
that's fair.
Let's flirt with those girls. That was my only talking to girls on Sims.
Yeah. Did you actually accomplish it in The Sims?
No. It was so hard.
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ruin the relationship in The Sims.
I clammed up. I got nervous.
Yeah. And I just shut the game off.
Alright. So
anyway.
Mentions. Alright, our number one game.
Yeah.
I hope we have the same one.
It's not. I already know it's not.
Fuck. Alright, what's your number one, Zach?
Mine's Skyrim.
Skyrim, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a game that for me I can just go back to at any point in time and just like get addicted to it again. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's so many times I've started a new game and just like put in a bunch of hours onto it because it's just so fun. There's just so much stuff to do. Like I don't know.
It looks like it'd be super fun. Like I love the games that you can kind of just make your own guy.
Well, it's funny because at first I did not like it at all. I couldn't get into it. Yeah. But then like I picked it back up again later and I was like, oh, this is actually really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always when that happens.
And they put it on like every system now, so it's on like everything you could possibly think of.
Yeah. That's a pretty good pick. I respect that.
Yeah.
I can't believe my number one wasn't in your top 5.
What is it?
Halo 3.
Halo 3?
The best game of all time.
You know why it's not my top 3?
Sure.
Because when it was popular, I didn't have Xbox Live or internet. So I couldn't even play. I didn't have internet at my house until like 2013.
Damn. Yeah, Xbox, or Halo 3 was like right when we got Xbox Live, so I was like the peak, and like everybody would always play that, and we got super fucking good, and it would, oh my gosh.
That was, I think that was before party chat, so where if you wanted to talk to your friends, you had to play, you had to talk in one lobby.
We always had, we didn't even play online, well, we played online, but it was always when friends were over at our house, because we didn't even have, like, headsets. We would literally just have,
the 4-player split screen.
Yeah, because it would always be me and my brother, and then, like, 2 of his friends would come over, and we'd just play 4-player split screen, where it'd be, like, Rock Chucks for the gamer tag, and be Rock Chucks 1, Rock Chucks, or Rock Chucks 1, 2, and 3, yeah. That'd be our whole team, and we'd just shit on everybody.
Well, I remember, I think playing with you, we'd go through, like, the campaign on the hardest difficulty a bunch, and basically what you had to do was just send one person out trying to get as many shots off as possible, they would die, and then you go out, and then they would die, and you just have to have somebody
back and forth.
Yeah, somebody in a safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I want to replay that campaign soon.
You can play it on the Master Chief Collection.
I know. We've talked about trying to play. Me and Chase really wants to do it, but
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, do a campaign all together.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do Legendary though. I just kind of want to play.
Legendary's the best, Zach.
I don't know. Sometimes it's not fun after a while when you're just like, I just want to walk around and not worry about getting shot once and dying.
Stop being a pussy. All right, so those are our top 5 video games. Let's run through the lists over again, Zach. 5 to 1. No.
No.
Okay, well for me,
they can go back and re-listen if they want to.
Yeah, hit the rewind.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So yeah, that's our top 5 video games. So thanks for listening. Yeah, we gotta. I got a couple more topics. So
that's good because I sure don't.
Yep. All right, I have a BTQ. It's probably not gonna last.
The first one in like 2 months.
Because this isn't. I guess this isn't Blake's thinking question. It's more of my Sport and American Society classes thinking question, because we talked about this.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Exactly. I'm not going to try to think of the acronym for it, but yeah. So we talked.
That's the real thinking question. Is thinking of the acronym for your thinking
seriously,
question.
It'd be SIATQ. Yeah, sports or SIASTQ. Sport and American Society.
Get a round of applause for that.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody clap if you're listening to this. Yeah, so they're talking about this question before class. I feel bad in that class because my teacher's super nice and like he's a pretty cool guy. But literally 12 people show up every day. Like no one goes to that class out of like 24. Like only half the.
I feel like that'd be really rough as like a teacher when you're teaching a class that has like 40 kids enrolled and only like 10 show up every day.
Yeah.
You're like, do I suck?
Yeah. I don't know. Just the classes is like for my major just so repetitive and they're all stupid. But I always go just to. I don't know. I can't miss class.
Just to humor the teacher.
Exactly, make him feel like he's doing a good job. But anyway, so they're asking this question. I would like to see how you feel about that. So the question is a hot dog a sandwich? That's their question that they thought of.
I would say no.
No?
No.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. What is your reasoning?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
It's just like wiener between those buns.
I don't get a sandwich vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, my teacher actually had the exact same.
I feel like for it to be a sandwich, it has to be either on like a circle bun or like just a piece of bread.
Well, I feel like a hot dog though, it's one piece of bread. It's not cut in half.
It's a hybrid.
Exactly, it is, and so basically,
but is a hot dog a hoagie?
That's a good question. But
find out next week. That's next week's BT.
Yeah, in episode 14. But I don't know. I feel like for a sandwich, it has to be 2 separate pieces of bread with a bunch of shit in between. But for a hot dog, it's just kind of cradling the wiener, you know?
Yeah, right. Well, every time I think of a hot dog, I think of Blades of Glory.
My gosh.
When they're like talking about 2 men skating together and he has a hot dog with 2 hot dogs in it and 1 bun. He's like, look at that. Does that look right to you?
Does this look right to you? Whenever I eat hot dogs, I always eat 2 at a time because, like, you know, that's just what I eat. And so every single
that's
time.
That's ballsy right there.
Thank you.
Taking 2 wieners at once.
Not my first time. But every single time I eat hot dogs like that, I always have to fucking put the 2 wieners in the 1 bun and I always send it to all my friends. I'm just like,
how about 2 buns for 1 wiener?
Yeah. Ooh. But, yeah, I always send that to my friends.
Okay,
I just have to.
What if you took 1 hot dog and put the hot dog in the 1 hot dog bun and then put another hot dog bun on top of that one?
I would classify that as a sandwich.
Yeah, yes. I think that would make it a sandwich.
That would make it a sandwich.
If you took or you could use 2 hot dogs, just put 2 hot dogs in 1 bun and then put another bun on top of that bun.
Damn, that'd be a mouthful for sure. Jeez.
It's a lot of bread.
Yeah, gosh.
And they have to be the outdoor ones that are like 20 times the size of every hot dog.
Yeah, just super.
The ones from like Costco.
They're supposed to be for brats, but we're only putting the little small hot dogs.
The Oscar Mayer wieners on there. The ones that are like the thickness of a pinky.
Yeah. two little pinky wieners.
One little
with
smoky.
Giant ass thick breads. Yeah, the little smoky. Here's another question though. What if the bread breaks in half? What if like kind of falls apart and you have to like hold it in between the bread slices? Then I would classify it as a sandwich.
I would say no.
No?
I would say no because you're cheating.
Well, I'm not saying if you like intentionally do it, but if it like it can out of just pure friction, it can turn into a sandwich. It can evolve from its just natural hot dog. I'm cupping my hands right now, fans. So I'm cupping it like the bun, and if you just slowly start eating it, and then the bread tears apart to where it's two separate pieces, you kind of have to clamp it together to just like hold it there. I would count that as a sandwich.
I guess I would count it because it's like if you're making a regular sandwich and you just want a half sandwich, so you just fold the one slice of bread in half. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
I haven't done that since I was really young. When I was like 4 or something. When you're making like a PB&J, but you just put everything on one slice and then you just fold that one slice over on top of itself.
See, I would count that as a sandwich, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying you convinced me. I would say if you have to do that, I think it's a sandwich.
But then wouldn't that be the same as like a bun? If it's just like the one piece, because my whole reasoning was that.
Wait, so you're saying it is a sandwich or it isn't? Like,
I'm saying if a hot dog is if the bun is fully intact, it's not a sandwich. Mm-hmm. If it's just the one piece, but if it's separate, if the little fucking bread shit is separate, then it'd be a sandwich.
Are you saying you agree with that or you don't?
That's what I'm saying.
I would say I guess. I don't know. I feel like the better sandwich argument is putting the extra bun on top of it.
I kind of want to try that now. On our Instagram, we'll post a picture of our creation of the mega dog.
Finish it all in one bite too.
The mouth fucker.
No, and then you do 4 hot dogs in that one little.
It'd probably fit in that little tunnel.
That would be a mouthful. There.
That would be a mouthful.
Taking 4 hot dogs at once.
Gosh,
it's never been done.
I don't think my mouth's big enough for that. It's like putting a fist in your mouth.
Guess there's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Next on the podcast.
Well, I will say that question ended up being better than it probably had any right to.
I guess so. I mean, there's other questions that they brought up, but first of all, next podcast we're going to do it. We're going to see how many hot dogs we can fit in our mouth. So get excited. My record's 5. But in no seriousness, we have another question.
Yeah, no jokes anymore.
No jokes. Another question was: is cereal soup?
No.
Thank you. No,
it's called cereal.
Thank you. Because some people were like, "Oh yeah, it's soup." Cause
I guess maybe if you put your Cheerios in chicken broth.
Yeah.
I guess if you're feeling crazy like that, then
gross.
Sure.
Yeah, then I count that as soup. My brother we were once out of milk, and he had Fruit Loops, or not Fruit Loops. It was Fruity Pebbles with water. He just put water in it. And
I guess if you had to use a liquid, that's the next best. But I mean, I guess I wouldn't try it though because usually when you're using milk, the kind of cereal
it gets soggy.
No, well,
water would be more soggy.
No, I mean like the milk turns like the flavor of the cereal. I wonder if that would happen the same with water.
Ugh,
I just feel like the water is not. Imagine. It has to be a little thick. Like the milk is at least like a little thick.
Yeah, my brother is.
It'll be weird.
Some pretty bad shit. Literally,
I've heard of people using juice, and I feel like that's worse. I feel like I would rather use water than juice.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. My brother once, he once had like a plate of like, it was like a bunch of chicken, and I thought it was like ranch, and I was like, "Oh, what you eating over there?" And he was like, I was like, "Is that ranch?" He was like, "No, it's sour cream."
Ugh.
He literally just had a whole plate of just cut up chicken with just like a bunch of sour cream.
I don't really like sour cream anyway, but that just sounds disgusting.
He's a fucking psycho.
Do you put?
I listening to this.
Do you like put in crackers into your soup, or like crush them up?
Yeah, I used to do that a little bit with like
I don't
tomato
anymore.
soup. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I had my first soup technically in a long time today because I was sick. I had clam chowder.
Which I think is just bananas. I think that's like the best thing to have when you're like sick. I think you told me that your stomach hurt and you had clam chowder, and I was like, that is like the worst thing you could possibly have on
I don't think
when
so.
Your stomach hurts.
I think it's because I said I was craving clam chowder. It's because I woke up hungover at 4 a.m.
Yeah. I was like, that just seems like a weird choice to me, but I mean, it's your life.
Well, I like clam chowder. Sue me.
I think it's good. I just don't know if it's the best 4 a.m. snack.
Yeah. Here's a better thinking question. I guess I'm not saving it for the next podcast because I want to hear your opinions. But how do you feel about knockoff brand cereals?
Like the ones in the bags?
Yeah, or like fruit rings instead of fruity loops, whatever. Fruity loops.
I don't know. I feel like the cereal actually tastes the same, but it just feels like it's not the same.
I can taste the difference.
Really?
If you gave me two...
I don't eat enough cereal to really... Because I always get the brand name because I don't eat cereal that much. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to have cereal, I might as well get the one that I know is probably going to be better than the other one.
Yeah. I really want to do this. I want to buy a knockoff brand cereal box and a regular brand and do that for like 3 different types of cereal. That'll be the first Instagram
video is you just reviewing
seriously. I want to do a blindfold taste test, and I bet I could taste the difference every single time. I seriously hate like knockoff brands.
That's what you put on the box for Fruit Loops. You can taste the difference.
Yes, you can from fucking fruit rings.
Yeah,
I can easily tell the difference.
I don't like sugary cereals though. If I have cereal, I usually go for like Life, like the old man ones,
really?
like Life or Cheerios.
I
never liked Honey Nut Cheerios.
Really?
I don't like those. I feel like it tastes weird.
Lowers your cholesterol.
I like Golden Grams. Those are tasty.
I don't think I've ever had those. Actually, a funny story about Honey Nut Cheerios is the saddest thing I do every day now is there's a thing on the box of the Honey Nut Cheerios, and I eat like 2 boxes a week, so I always eat it for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And on the back, there's a thing you can go online where it's called Be Good Rewards, like be.com, begoodrewards.com.
So did you get your parents' permission before going online?
I'm over 18. Fuck you. But I did text my mom though. She said it was fine. And so I went on there and I made an account. And basically, you scan the little buzz coin code on the back, and you can donate 3 times. And there's 3 different charities. One of them is Gronk, which I'm not a part of. I joined
Gronk charity.
Rob Gronkowski. He has his own charity.
Oh really? I didn't even know that.
So it's 3 celebrities, and it's like Rob Gronkowski, Michael B. Jordan, and then like Lucy Hale or something. If you know her,
I've heard the name. I'm sure if I saw her,
they're basically all just representing their own charity, and you basically just scan the buzz coin and you donate those coins to the charity, and then Honey Nut Cheerios donates the money, and you can do it 3 times. You can like win like rewards and stuff. Like you can win like cash prizes.
Yeah.
And I really hope I just win like a $10,000 prize for doing this fucking Honey Nut Cheerios bullshit.
Oh my god.
And you can scan I thought you had to scan different boxes like each time. But you can literally scan the same box 3 times a day, every day. So like, every morning I take my shower and I walk back in my room just in my underwear.
Part of your morning ritual, scan the Honey Nut Cheerios box?
I seriously do that. I pour my fucking bowl of cereal, and just while I'm eating my cereal, I'm just scanning the little fucking coin just 3 times, and I feel like such a loser.
I'm saving the world.
Exactly. Like, this is my daily good deed.
Well, did you ever read the back of the cereal boxes when you were younger, like while you were eating before phones?
I did a little bit, yeah. When they had like little games and stuff. Do you remember?
I always got mad though because like they hardly ever changed the back of the box. So like every single time you got it was the same. So
I feel like a different fucking cereal.
After the first time, it kind of loses its luster when it's the same puzzles every single week.
Yeah. Damn, I'm so good at this shit.
Because I know it was like Peanut Butter Captain Crunch had like the same back of the box. I think for like over 5 years. Because I had a box and I was like, when I was older, I was like, oh, I'll get a box of that. And it was the same exact back of the box. So like, they haven't changed it in like a decade.
That'd be fun to get paid to like design boxes of cereal.
Well, apparently that guy quit because they haven't come out with a new one in a decade.
He quit. Imagine how bad could the fucking work life be where you have to quit from designing
I quit my job at Captain Crunch designing cereal boxes.
The community is just so toxic here. I just can't handle it. Yeah, do you remember when Trix did the commercials where it's like someone stole the Trix box? Who could it be? And it was all these like different bunny like rabbits and
Scooby-Doo mystery.
Yeah, and it was seriously like a commercial, and like it would show it a bunch, and then like they had that commercial, and then another commercial where it was like an update of just like, oh my gosh, like there's this new clue or something. And then finally they said who stole it, and actually me and my brother guessed it right, or at least I did. I don't know if he did, but now it's like it was so exciting. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is the best. Like that's good marketing. Even just for kids, even they probably didn't even care. But
well, Tricks are for kids, so it's a market for kids.
Exactly. There you go.
I don't know. I remember I used to. Did you ever have Oreo O's?
Oh my god!
They brought those back too.
I might have had them once. Oh my god! I remember last year. This is so gross just thinking about it. It's like the very end of the semester where it was about to be summer break, and so I only had like a week left of school, and I didn't want to buy a bunch of groceries because like I was gonna have to throw it all out anyways, unless I wanted to take it home. But like I didn't really want to. So so I went to a little local shop just to get like milk and cereal for like the week, and they were out of white milk, so they literally only had chocolate milk. And I was like, well, fuck, I guess I have to use chocolate milk for my cereal. And then the only cereal they had left was Cookie Crisp. So I had fucking Cookie Crisp with chocolate milk in the mornings, and it was like...
Cookie Crisp would not be the last cereal like available. You think kids would be snatching that?
Seriously, but it was literally just like the most sugar I've ever had in my entire life. It was just so
great way to start
crazy.
The day.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna. Like,
I can't have cereal for breakfast because I'm like hungry like an hour later.
Really?
For me, it's like I'll have it like at late at night or something. And
yeah.
Like, I'll just have some cereals.
Here's another thinking question: is cereal a meal or a snack?
It's a meal.
You think so?
It's just not the meal for me.
The fuck up. Well, like in the morning for breakfast, I count it as a meal. But I can have it as like a snack also later in the day.
Depends on how much you want. You can.
No, I get the same amount though.
No.
But I just see it as a meal for breakfast because like that's all I'm gonna eat for breakfast. I'm not gonna eat anything.
So you're saying
else.
you don't eat breakfast? You eat a snack in the morning. You eat a morning snack.
I'd rather say that than I say eat a fucking fourth meal at 12 p.m. midnight, whatever.
Yeah.
It's my fourth meal is a bowl of cereal. I don't see a bowl of cereal.
That was a good Taco Bell. What was their thing? Like, greatest fourth meal ever because they were open till like 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time, too. They're good.
Yeah. I remember you telling me one time we were getting it, and then you, like, spilled Sangria Blast all over your car.
Oh, my God.
Which is basically, like... I thought it was basically the equivalent of spilling either red wine or, like, motor oil on your car carpet. At least that it came out fine.
Yeah.
I thought that stuff was terrible, too. Sangria Blast.
Really? I loved it. I don't know why people didn't like it. It was just a nice tang to it, you know? Man.
I like their freezes. They come out with like a bunch of different ones.
Oh, yeah.
They had like a Starburst one that was really good. It was like a pink Starburst freeze.
I think I might have had that actually. I miss like the summer of like senior year high school where I'd literally just go to Taco Bell every single day.
You really miss that?
No. I mean, I don't miss being a fat fuck, but like, I don't know, it was nice. It was just kind of, you just get your Taco Bell, go home, and just hang out in like your little neighborhood.
And have your Cookie Crisp in your chocolate.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I'd eat so much terrible shit.
Well, I remember I used to like show up to school and never have a lunch, so you just like buy a drink at like the student store.
I had to buy stuff from the student store. I had like $4 in my wallet, so I bought just like 3 Pop-Tarts. And I was like, fuck. I buy 3 Pop-Tarts and like a bottle of water.
And I think the ones they had there were like sugar free or something too. It was like low fat Pop-Tarts.
No, I'd buy those like ice things.
Oh yeah, the sparkling water things, yeah.
And I'd drink it all before lunch was over, and you thought I was a psycho because it takes you like hours to drink those.
I can't drink carbonated stuff fast.
I can. I'm just built that way. I'm like a tank.
I was right. You were molded into this.
All my years practicing.
Yeah. I don't know, like I'll open up like a carbonated drink and I'll be like sipping on it for hours. I'll have to like refrigerate it like halfway through because it'll be like hot and I'm like, this is nasty.
I don't know. For some, like just... If I ever have just food or water or just some type of drink or something next to me, I have to finish it. I literally just can't not finish it.
It's a pride thing?
I don't know.
No, bitch, I'm going to finish my fucking sparkling water.
Like, I can't remember unless like it just tastes really bad, but I literally can't remember the last time I was at a restaurant and didn't finish my food. Oh
yeah, well no, I can finish that pretty easily.
Yeah, but even like at breakfast now, we get like big ass pancakes somewhere and like I have
Well, I mean, it also helps that like I never get appetizers.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, a lot of people do too, but
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't really care.
I just had to finish it.
Did you ever drink? Do you like off-brand sodas?
Yeah, those
because
are
they were having like a sale on like 12 packs of that at my work, and they were selling 12 packs for like $1.25.
Jeez.
So I got like an off-brand like Mountain Dew, and basically just tastes like they took Mountain Dew and 7-Up and combined it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I remember
it's okay, but
I remember like Dr. Thunder. I really like those. Like those are actually fun. Yeah. And then
most of them are okay, but they're just like a little off. Like the off-brand cola, I don't really like.
I don't know. There was like an off-brand root beer actually. I thought that was really good. I thought it was like almost better than a couple of the other root beer brands.
Yeah, well, one of my college professors would start every single lecture by him cracking open a Dr. Thunder.
I think yeah,
and drinking that.
I remember you telling me that.
I was like, it's like the weirdest thing to ever. That was like the only thing that he kept in his classroom too was Dr. Thunder.
The only thing, no notes, no nothing.
Yeah, well, no, he wouldn't have notes because he would just talk. You would take notes while he talked, and he didn't have any visual aids or anything.
Jeez, that fucking blows.
Yeah, and it was business law, so that was interesting. Falling asleep every day in his class.
Oh man. All right, I have another topic. Minute to win it.
Didn't we already talk about this at one point?
We talked about playing Halo. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast, though, did we?
I don't even remember.
All right, well, we're going to talk about it again. Guy Fieri, the best host of all time.
Is it Guy Fieri or Guy Fieri?
Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Who cares? What a weird guy. That can be our
I just like
thumbnail.
his flame shirts.
I know.
Well, I like that he's like embraced the meme too, because he's like a wild guy. Because I know there's like pictures of him where people just like bring him like frozen food, like Marie Callender's frozen dinners, and he'll just sign them.
That's so funny. Well, even just a couple
like
days ago.
I hope I get to that point in my life.
Yeah, see,
people are having me sign Marie Callender's frozen dinners.
Yeah. Well, a couple days ago after the election, somebody tweeted, they're like, it's official, Guy Fieri is still the mayor of Flavortown. And then he actually
Good job, America.
He retweeted that, and he was like, thank you to all my fans, like, I'm so proud and honored, or whatever. Like, he's just, gosh, I love people that just embrace that shit. It's so funny.
Yeah, and don't like just try to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, there's no backing off. No, the meme is bigger than yourself at this point.
Exactly. Yeah, back to Minute to Win It. I remember when that came out, and that was pretty wild, where you could, like, here's some household items you can make a little game in. And you have to.
What's funny, because I don't really have too much knowledge on it, because I only watched like one episode.
Really?
I think the one episode I was is they had the guy, you know that movie like 127 Hours of James Franco. They had him on there, so they had like a bunch of challenges specifically for him because he's like he doesn't have an arm, and so that he has like a hook or something. So they made like a bunch of challenges just for him. With his... No, he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
It's not like a prosthetic?
I don't think he had one at that time, as least that I remember.
Jeez.
You could Google it or something, but I thought he had like this, like it wasn't just like a pirate's hook or anything.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm thinking.
Like it was a specially made one. Like I think it had like two different hooks that were like to combine together or something. It was really weird.
Okay.
But it wasn't like an actual like a prosthetic hand or anything.
Well, I remember one of the challenges on there is they would put a bunch of ping pong balls in the tissue box and you had to twerk them out of it. That's what got twerking so popular, I bet.
Yeah, Guy Fieri popularized twerking.
Yeah. What a headline.
Good for him.
Yeah,
I like to show diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DDD.
Yeah. Triple D. I like that he actually calls that shit like Triple D too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like that sounds weird.
Oh my gosh.
I guess if I ever meet Guy Fieri, I'll ask him if he considers a hot dog a sandwich.
That's actually a good question. Yeah, ask him about the John Cena gorillas too. He probably has interesting comments about that.
Yeah. He was actually on. You ever watch the show Hot Ones?
Oh yeah, he was on.
They did a recent episode of him on there. It's kind of funny.
Oh, shit.
I think that's where I found out that he was signing Marie Callender's dinners.
That's so funny. I know I need to watch that now. But
he's like the same too. Like he like I feel like he never ages. Like
yeah,
because I think I first saw him like 10 years ago, and he looks exactly the same hair and everything.
I mean, when you have a gray goatee, you really can't. You don't look much older the older you get.
Yeah.
If you're young with like gray hair,
I guess when you already make yourself look older than you are,
exactly.
the only way to go is
like touch of gray.
Yeah.
It's so funny that's even a thing. Like the commercial, just like you don't want to look too old without your gray hair because they won't hire you because they want someone young, but they also want someone experienced.
Yeah.
Touch of gray.
This is so stupid.
It's like I'm gonna change my hair.
Like
to
I
make
don't know if
it
we
look
should hire Chad. He's got a little too much gray in his hair. I don't think he's gonna be good.
Or even the opposite. It's like I don't know. This guy's perfect for the job, but he just doesn't have any gray hair. Like he just doesn't like experience.
I'll tell you what. If he got just for men, I'd hire him in an instant.
It's just so dumb. It's like that's what's gonna get you hired. A little just fucking gray hairs.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere. Just in the second interview, just like, holy shit, this guy looks 10 years older.
I should start doing touch of gray in my hair. So, people be like, he's got the face of a 15-year-old, but he's got the hair of a 70-year-old.
The perfect.
He's perfect for the job. Beat it right in the middle at 35.
Oh man. What time are we at?
We're at almost exactly an hour.
Oh wow.
So I think we're probably good at this point.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Wrap it up.
We had a lot of good topics. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
That was fun.
I guess next episode we're looking to do a collaboration for that one.
We're hoping to have guests. It's pretty complicated when they don't cooperate, but you know.
Well, I mean, they haven't even gotten a second episode out of their podcast yet. So.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to get another podcast on our podcast, so it'll be a good time.
Our first actual collab with another
content creator.
Another person in the industry.
Yeah.
Because at this point, we're industry vets at this point. We know the ins and outs of what people want.
Yeah. Man, that'd be so fun if we just end up... I just want to have like 100 people that we don't know just randomly listening to us. I just want a random fan that just says, hey, I
that we know for sure isn't spam.
Exactly, please. Like, everything's just
because like every time we upload on SoundCloud, we instantly get 3 likes from accounts that are like free SoundCloud followers here or something. I'm like, that doesn't count. It's not the same.
Yeah, I don't feel joy from that.
Yeah.
I don't feel joy.
Even though on Instagram you actively search those accounts out for some reason.
Because we need followers. If we get up to like 100,
what are we at, 69?
63. If we get to 69, I'm not letting people follow us anymore.
I'm
privatizing it.
No, you're gonna make an account just to follow that account just to get it over 69.
Yeah. Yeah, but
the Deep Thoughts podcast fan page.
Yeah, we should make a website on Weebly. Join it in with my original website.
Yeah, do a collab with, like, just combine your 2 websites of your blog reviews, your Disney Channel reviews, and that website.
That'd be fun though. Like, I don't know. I actually recently I followed a bunch of people from high school that I didn't even talk to them in high school. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll follow them with our Deep Thoughts podcast.
I remember you doing that and you're like, I feel like such a piece of shit right now, dude.
I know, because I'm just like, gosh, they probably think I'm such a loser. But a lot of them actually followed me back for some reason. They've actually been liking our pictures.
Yeah.
Just because they like, I don't know, maybe they just like looking at old pictures of me. But
yeah.
I don't know, maybe they'll listen one day.
Yeah,
if you're listening to this,
I like
please
the captions
message us.
and hashtags. Those are pretty funny.
Yeah, hashtag sexy baby. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so weird.
Were
there a lot of posts on that hashtag? Did you click on the hashtag after you posted?
I'll look it up right now, actually. There's got to be a couple. I can't be the only one using sexy baby on my thing. I mean, a lot of them probably aren't talking about actual babies, but, you know, you never really know.
I'd say it's probably 70-30 split.
Yeah, 70-30 split. What, 70 for actual sexy babies?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to click on this hashtag, honestly.
You're gonna get the cops called at my house.
Yeah, seriously. 155,000, but there are a lot of sexual stuff, so I'm getting out of it. But yeah, they're gonna. So some young angsty teen's gonna be looking up "sexy baby" on Instagram and see all these sex videos, and then little me in my little McDonald's outfit just gonna be popping through his feed.
Anyway, thanks for listening to this episode.
Alright, yeah, so we'd probably stop talking before we incriminate ourselves.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna high five to end the podcast. So, episode 13, signing off. Thanks for listening.
So long, folks.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Tell your friends. We'll be back in about like a week or something. Hopefully with a collab. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's tough these days.
Should we give them a hint of what the topic of that collab is going to be?
No.
Okay.
We won't. That's the other surprise.
Okay, put the gun down.
Alright, so thanks for listening. Deep Thoughts Podcast.
Oh, that was weak.